Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Megan Valness, and today I'm going to be talking about what is healing. You can find my blog with the same title over on my website at themotherhoodcatalyst.com, where I write a lot about how motherhood can be a catalyst to becoming your greatest self, a catalyst for transformation through deep self-healing and self-development. So let's get into this subject. What is healing? A friend of mine sent me a little voice message yesterday, and in it, she talked about a character from a book. And this character, her sole purpose in the world is to process the sadness of the world and turn it into wisdom. And I thought, that's healing. My own personal definition of healing is overcoming with grace, which I think that is an example of overcoming with grace. When we can process our negative emotions and turn them into pearls of wisdom, is that not grace? I think it is. And so that's really the crux of what healing is. Healing is being able to accept ourselves for exactly as we are in any given moment. And healing is being able to love ourselves exactly as we are in any given moment. And in the grace is the forgiveness of ourselves and those around us, and maybe situations around us that we feel wronged by or that we were hurt by. And sometimes we hurt ourselves much more than anyone else can hurt us, right? And so it's really that process of learning to accept ourselves, learning to forgive ourselves, learning to overcome ourselves with the grace of knowing that we can transmute that pain and suffering into a healing elixir, into something that makes us a better person, into life experience, and that we can transform from it. And we can actually step into the greatest versions of ourselves once we start the healing journey, because being the greatest version of yourself requires you to do deep excavation. And when we are internally excavating ourselves, we're going to come up against a lot of like boogeymen that we don't want to see, the dark parts of ourselves, the maybe even repulsive parts of ourselves, the parts of ourselves that we don't want to acknowledge. But healing is acknowledging all parts of yourself and accepting all parts of yourself, even the darkest, because healing, when we look at that dark part of ourselves, instead of keeping it shut away in the closet where it can receive no light and is a dark thing, we, by bringing it out and acknowledging it, shed light onto it. And when we light it up, we then have the power to see it for what it is. And maybe when we really look at something with our now perspective and say, oh, I made that mistake, and at the time, man, I really beat myself up for it, but I see why I did it. And it doesn't make it right, but I can understand where I was coming from at that point in my life, and I can accept that about myself and forgive myself. And then we can, from there, start to transform ourselves into something better. We can develop those dark, yucky, ugly parts of ourselves into something beautiful, into something beneficial in our lives, as opposed to something that is draining our life force. Because whenever we have these like dark parts within that we are repressing, we're draining ourselves. And nothing, something that we repress doesn't just disappear into the nether of who we are. It will transform into something else more painful. Right? So if we have something painful happen to us and we choose to just push it down because we can't face it, whether or not someone else did it to us or we did it to ourselves or it was a situation, whatever it is, when we repress, it migrates, that pain migrates and becomes that terrible back or those gut aches or, your hair falling out or whatever it is. It will manifest in some way. So the best thing we can do for ourselves is start to heal and look at all parts of ourselves and accept all parts of ourselves and forgive ourselves. And that is overcoming with grace. That is processing. Just like that character in the book, processing our own emotions, all of them, but especially the negative ones, and turning them into our pearls of wisdom. There is no one perfect among us. I think remembering that we're all fallible is so important, because in this day and age, people have always had perfection complexes. But now that, there's Instagram and there's social media, and people can really project this image of perfection through their screen, a lot of people buy into it and they think, oh my God, like they're doing all that, and look where I'm at in my life. I suck. No, you don't suck. Please stop comparing yourself to other people. Only compare yourself to yourself. And once you stop comparing and get into yourself, start your healing journey, which belongs to you. And it is a process. It is not linear. It is like peeling an onion. More will be revealed as you begin to look, okay? But it is vital to your positive transformation in life to get the healing work done. And remembering that healing is just really overcoming with grace. So I hope that this helps. My last video got cut short, so I just wanted to say I hope this helped. If it does, please like, subscribe to my channel, comment. I love comments. I love hearing from you guys. And subscribe to my channel. Wait, did I already say that? I think I did. Share, like, comment, subscribe, share my content with anyone you know and think might benefit from it. Okay, guys, have a great week. Bye.